The demise of Jayalalithaa brings the curtain down on an entire political era in Tamil Nadu, and her demise has really placed a huge question mark over the long-term survival of her party. There are speculations that her party, the AIADMK, is headed for a split right down the middle. BJP MP Subramanian Swamy has claimed that the party won't remain as a single entity if her confidant Shashikala takes over the reins of the party and O. Paneerselvam takes charge as the state chief minister. The BJP leader said, and I quote, Paneerselvam also has no base in the party, nor does Shashikala possess any political acumen. The question is, what next after Jayalalithaa? Jayalalithaa, or Amma as she was fondly called, was breathed her last on the night of December 5th. She was laid to rest with full state honours next to her mentor Dr. MGR on Marina Beach in Chennai. It was a rather emotional moment for many in the state who considered the deceased chief minister akin to their own mother.
The end of an era in Indian politics. Jayalalithaa laid to rest. An indescribably emotional day for Tamil Nadu and the nation. A day after Amma breathed her last, the state of Tamil Nadu came together to bid her a teary farewell. Wrapped in the tricolour, it was the final chance for her supporters to take a last glimpse of their Amma.
The situation here has spiraled completely out of control. I'm smashed, against the media cameras right now. This is where it's at. This is where, the people who've come from all over the country and all over the state to pay rich tribute to Jayalalithaa have actually...
The atmosphere was highly charged and emotional. After political leaders had paid their tributes, Amma's final journey began from the historic Rajaji Hall to Marina Beach.
As the cavalcade with the mortal remains of who is easily the most iconic chief minister that Tamil Nadu has ever seen is now just passing by. Take a look at these images. There are army officers and other ceremonial staff on board.
Where she was laid to rest next to her mentor MGR on Marina Beach. And thus ended an epoch, with India bidding farewell to one of its most beloved leaders.
After Jayalalitha's demise, sources indicate that the deceased chief minister's close aide Shashikala and her family might be emerging as possibly the biggest beneficiaries in Amma's will. Here's a detailed report.
She stood by Jayalalithaa when she needed her the most, in life and in death. And now Jayalalitha's longtime companion Shashikala and her family are set to emerge as the heir to Amma's fortunes. Shashikala and her kin were the closest that Amma had for a family. She lived in the same home as Jayalalithaa and took care of every personal detail in the former chief minister's life. And now sources claim that Shashikala and her family have emerged as major beneficiaries of Amma's will. Shashikala has reportedly been bequeathed the sprawling tea estates in Kodinad, in which Jayalalithaa invested over 3 crore rupees. Over her tenure as Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, Amma frequently operated out of the Kodinad estate. And it is Shashikala's nephew, Vivek, who has been left the massive bungalow at Bose Garden in Chennai, the deceased CM's iconic permanent house. 24,000 square feet in size, the property has an approximate market value of nearly 44 crore rupees. Jayalalithaa owned other properties with agricultural land worth over 14 crore rupees and commercial property worth over nearly 13 crore rupees. With no biological successors and estranged from her other relatives, it remains to be seen who else from Amma's close circle will be named among the heirs. But it is clear that despite obscurity in her political future, Shashikala's hold hasn't been diluted in Amma's personal affairs. With Rohini Swami in Chennai, Bureau Report, India Today.
Well, the mortal remains of Chief Minister Jayalalithaa were laid to rest, and from the Prime Minister Narendra Modi to political leaders to big names in the film industry, everyone paid their last respects to Amma in Chennai, who breathed her last on the night of 5th December. Even as her death has created a political void, her legacy, there's no doubt, will continue to live on for centuries after her death.
Amid a sea of supporters, President Pranab Mukherjee paid his tributes to Jayalalithaa. There was void, there were tears and heartbreaking scenes. Teary tributes pouring in for Jayalalithaa from everyone. An inconsolable O Paneerselvam, the new Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, breaking down on being calmed by PM Modi. The Prime Minister, who had a strong relationship with Jaya, provided a shoulder to her devastated aides, meeting everyone from Shashikala Natarajan to other AIADMK workers. Congress Vice President Rahul Gandhi also flew down to Chennai to pay his last respects to the people's Chief Minister. Superstar Rajinikanth, along with his family, also paid respects. And the best names in the film industry remembered Jaya for her remarkable personality. It's the end of an era, but Jayalalithaa and her legacy will continue to live on in the hearts of millions of supporters forever. With Shivarur, Rohini Swami, Akshayanath, Pramod Madhav and Ashish in Chennai, Bureau Report,